Hello everyone, welcome back. So today I'm going to talk about fiber. So fiber is important to you because it cleans out your system and it will help to improve the toxin elimination. So I'm going to talk about what is fiber, what does it do for you, and why you need to eat fiber. So watch this video, and towards the end I'll give you some sources of fiber as well. So let's get into it. So fiber has there are two different kinds of fiber, soluble fiber and insoluble fiber. So soluble fiber just means that fiber can dissolve in water, it is soluble. Insoluble fiber means it will not dissolve in water, it will stay solid. So insoluble fiber is what will collect everything. It's a bit mucilaginous, so it will form kind of a gel and a jelly, and it will gather together all the toxins that need to be eliminated. It will gather together the insoluble fiber, and together it will form a nice soft serve stool or poo, and that will help to move your bowel regularly, clear out your colon so that nothing stays behind, and it will get rid of all the waste material or toxins that accumulate in our bodies. So we are being bombarded by a lot of toxins every single day. We're eating them, we're getting them from the air, from water, from sound, from all kinds of things, through our skin, from what we wear, from what we are around. So there are things in paint, in furniture, in our clothes, in our food, all things that our bodies do not like, do not want. They are toxic to us, and we need to get rid of them. So that will form part of the waste materials. So fiber can also help to decrease your cholesterol. It can help to decrease your blood glucose by also eliminating the fatty particles that are present in your bowel. And it can also help to control the release of glucose. So if you've ever taken some vitamins, some of them will say slow release. So meaning they won't dissolve all at once, it will slowly dissolve over time. So fiber works a little bit in a similar way. So it locks in the nutrients. So for example, if you're eating an apple, the fiber will be mixed in together with the nutrients. So once you've eaten it, you've mushed up, you've crushed up, you've chewed up the fiber, and you've released the nutrients. So your body will then take the nutrients and get rid of the extra fiber. So fiber is also what locks in a lot of those nutrients. So then you need to protect the nutrients. So like I said, the fiber binds them in, protects the nutrients. So a lot of fruits and vegetables that have a higher fiber content will also have a high nutrient content because it helps to keep those in. So your fiber works like a broom, especially the insoluble fiber. It helps to sweep or move out anything that might be blocking or stuck or in your colon or your small intestine. And it also keeps your bacteria happy. In your colon, you have bacteria that are fermenting sugars, or essentially, or fiber, and they use that as fuel to live, and these are necessary for your health. So they are called short chain fatty acids. So they consist of acetate, butyrate, and propionate. So those three are essential to you because they also produce some of the beneficial products in our body, like they can produce vitamin K and biotin, and they can also produce vitamin B12, although the absorption mechanism has not been found yet. So short chain fatty acid production is important, as well as your bacterial formation. So your fiber helps to build your bacterial colonies, and as we are basically one big bacteria farm, our microbiota of bacteria is of immense importance, because it's what helps to digest our food, helps to absorb nutrients, helps to release serotonin that keeps us happy. It helps to improve our immune system. So it's an overall system that improves our bodily health. So these short chain fatty acids are also anti-inflammatory. They help cellular regeneration and proliferation, and they also increase your gut integrity. So they keep your villi in your colon and in your intestine going up and down and not smooth over. So you have a bigger absorptive surface. So there is research that shows that a high protein diet causes a different kind of fatty acid, a branched chain fatty acid. These are beneficial in low amounts. So when you eat a high protein diet, you'll have too many of these, and then it can become harmful because you need the right kind and the right balance of bacteria. If you have too much of one, then the others will suffer. So these branched chain fatty acids are basically a saturated fatty acid with a branch. So we all know saturated fatty acids are not beneficial to our bodies. We cannot really use them. They are not healthy for us, so our bodies try to get rid of them. So they specifically influence cellular communications, so they can disrupt the communication between your cells, and this can then influence your health over the long term as well as some short term as well. And it increases the fatty layers in the body. So you want a little bit of fat, but you don't want too much. So if you are consuming too much fat and too much protein, it will cause your fat layers to become much thicker than they are supposed to be, and this will then be negative to your overall health. So then we've looked at why we need fiber, what kinds of fiber, what does fiber do. So how much fiber? So there's no real upper limit for fiber, but there is a lower limit. You should get at least 30 grams of fiber in your diet every day, but there's no upper limit, so you can eat as much fiber as you want. So go nuts, eat fiber, and eat as much as you can, because the more the better. So you can always eat as much fruits as you want. I would always suggest following a whole food-based, plant-based diet. So focusing on fresh fruit and vegetables, seeds and nuts, and things like mushrooms, microgreens, sprouts. So that was what I would suggest, and that kind of lifestyle or diet is rich in fiber. Things that don't contain fiber is animal products. There's no fiber in animal products, so I would stay away from them and focus on the fresh fruit, vegetables, nuts, seeds, legumes, grains. Okay, then some things that have high amounts of fiber, like I said, the seeds especially, fresh fruits and vegetables, especially if you eat the skin as well as the inside. So if you are peeling your fruits and your vegetables, you will get lower amounts of fiber in. So it's best to consume the whole thing. And for example, in a banana, there would be anywhere between 3 and 6 grams of fiber in one banana. So if you eat 5 bananas, you have your 30 grams, should have about your 30 grams of fiber in your day. So look out for the next video, the 5 in 5, where I will go into a little bit more detail in high fiber foods and what they are good for. So if you like the video, please comment. I can answer your questions. If you have any, please comment below, like, subscribe, and please share it around. And remember, stay healthy, and to God be the glory.